Less than a week after announcing his retirement from the NFL,
I feel like I'm graduating.
LaDainian Tomlinson isn't looking back.
I always believe you always look forward. You never look back on what you've done, because when you start to look back, people start to catch you, and that's the motto I've always lived by.
And forward starts here, out on that grass, right?
Yes, it does. Forward starts here.
Here is the practice fields at TCU in hot, sticky Texas. LT's alma mater, where he ran for more than 2,000 yards his senior year and was first-team All-American.
It definitely brings back a lot of memories.
Here is San Diego, where LT plans to buy a home and once again be part of the community.
It's my second home, and so I definitely will continue to have roots there.
And here is the LaDainian Tomlinson Preparatory Academy, a burgeoning project he's throwing himself into in his post-football career.
This is my baby.
Come on, baby, let's finish that drill, baby. Catch it. The ball ain't gonna hurt you. You should beat him every time. He don't know where you're going. You got Tom Brady trying to throw over your head. You better get back. Take your time. There you go, there you go. Take your time. Let's make it perfect. Catch the ball out here. Ray Lewis still back there, and what you can do to him? You ain't gonna touch me, Ray. Hey, they look good over here. I'm just telling you, baby. DB, they look good over here. Y'all better be working over there.
It's an idea and a vision that I had for a long time. A lot of people do the camps and work out kids, but we do a little bit more.
That more is teaching kids and their parents about athletic scholarships and what they need to do to get to college.
Talking about SATs, ACT, core classes, we're going to talk about character development.
It's offering in-depth support and resources, like assisting students with highlight reels and working with them year-round to help them get recruited.
We understand how hard it is, truly, to get to college.
I was that athlete, student athlete, that dreamed of one day playing in the National Football League. And let me tell you something, my mom didn't know nothing about it. My mom didn't have no idea what it took to get to college. So that was out of the equation. It was one person that helped me. It was my high school coach, my running back coach at that, took me by the hand, told me exactly what I needed to do, the test I needed to take in order to get to college. If it weren't for him, guys, I wouldn't be here right now. So what do? We provide that to you.
It's not just about football or skills. This is about you. You weren't highly recruited when you came out of high school.
Right.
So some of these kids are you. What does that mean to you? What does that symbolize?
Hope, more than anything. Hope. At times I didn't have a lot of hope.
There you go, Trevor. There you go. It's paying off. I'm telling you. It's paying off, Trevor. To be honest, I get a lot of joy and excitement when I see a kid doing well. That's why we're here. So.
After 13,684 career rushing yards, 162 touchdowns, it's this academy that LT ultimately believes will be his legacy. That's a strong word, legacy.
I always felt like, my lasting legacy would be something I did off the field. Really, the football stuff is great. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it was awesome. The ride I was on for 11 years of playing in the National Football League. I mean, it was my dream.
Yeah.
But I always felt like it didn't define me. But now we're talking about something to change people's lives and the legacy that you can leave behind. This is definitely, hopefully, will be my legacy.
Along with a potential broadcasting career as a football analyst, the LT Academy will be another way for Tomlinson to stay around the game of football, now that he's officially retired as a San Diego Charger. Something that hasn't quite hit him yet.
I think it'll fully hit me when I'm able to come to a game here at TCU. I've never done it. I think that's when it'll probably hit me.
You're an older LT looking back on now you're 33 years old today.
Right.
What would you want for this LT in this stage of your life?
Well, that's a good question. I would love to just continue to build this academy, and really make this a place where, kids can realize their dreams. That's what, the older LT wants to do. you got to realize, if people just think about it, every year for the past 20 years or so, you know, my mind right now will be on training camp already. You know, like it's coming. You know, I'm counting down the days. I'm thinking about already the first preseason game. And so you get consumed with it. And just to be like, to me, this is living. Coming out here, you know, watching these kids work out, encouraging them, I'm living. I'm having a great time. And you know what? I'm not getting hit anymore. So I'm happy about that.
It's never a bad thing, right?
Yeah.
Tomlinson acknowledges he will have rough days when, like so many other former players, he feels a void from the absence of the game. But it's the little things, like taking his son to swim class or his daughter to a dance recital, that brings that youthful smile to his face, a smile his fans have all grown to love.
I'm not saying that I won't miss the game and I won't wake up sometime and be like, no, I wish I was still playing. Right. I'm gonna go through that, that's natural. You know, but what I am saying is I'm comfortable and I'm happy with where my life is right now and where I'm going. I always believe that your latter years will be greater than your former years. You know, and that's a Bible scripture right there, and that's what I believe in that, you know, and that's how I live my life.